So in the case of Black Hebrew Israelites coming in their relationship to the holiness and Pentecostal movement, one of the things that I saw was that a lot of the people, not all of them, but most of the people that had written about Israelites in the past, that is African American Israelites, or what I call Black Israelites, they mostly were Ashkenazi Jews like myself, but most of them did not have any special training in Black history. Okay? And so for them, the question was about, well, why would Black people who are already disadvantaged want to be Jews and face further disadvantage? So just the whole paradigm there was about disadvantage. And also, I think it was asking a question that wasn't historically informed, or wasn't really the right question to be asking. It was essentially blackness seen as a problem combined with Jewishness also seen as a problem. And when I did, my study of, I have a PhD in African American history. So when I did that study, what I saw was not that Jewishness was a problem or that blackness was a problem. It's kind of a difference, but as Cornell West says, the difference between problem people and people with problems. So what I wanted to do was situate the Israelite, Hebrew Israelite, or Black Israelite movements within this larger historical context. And when you do that, what you discover is that the holiness movement was one space in which African Americans were able to reimagine their sacred destiny, self-definition, and communal purpose. Right? The holiness movement also was highly interracial. The holiness movement, if you go back and study holiness churches, you'll find churches that say, there's no such thing as race. Show me race in the Bible. And these are white people and Black people and Indian people forming interracial, what we would call interracial communions, because they simply refuse to recognize the divinity of the category of race. So this starts to take off in the 1870s, 80s, and 90s, at the same point as the nadir, right? As the spike in lynchings, as the mass disenfranchisement. And African Americans respond to all these movements in a whole number of ways, most of which haven't been chronicled enough, even in our popular histories, especially not in our sense of popular Black history. But they start to, for one thing, form all Black towns, places like Florida, Kansas, and later Oklahoma. So my central character of the first 3 chapters is Bishop William Saunders Crowdy. Crowdy, this is a way of answering the larger story. So Crowdy is born into slavery in Maryland, frees himself in 1863. But between then and the next 30, 40 years of his life, we don't know that much, but I did find a family for him that he had in Denver. He also lived in Iowa, and he was a cook in all these records. Then he settles in Kansas City and then moves to Oklahoma, which at the time there was an effort to make Oklahoma into an all-Black town, an all-Black state. It was there that he had his revelation, and a key part of his teaching was that the ancient Israelites were Black. Okay? But when these holiness movements get to this teaching, they're part of a movement in the holiness church to recreate the church of the apostles, right? The church of the time of Jesus Christ. That is what people start in, that's why people, white people, Black people, and Native people start to emulate the practices of the Hebrew Bible, to be chosen people, to choose chosenness, okay? Not because they were trying to imitate Ashkenazi Jews, right? So it's a totally different kind of a way of building this story.
Absolutely.
And yeah, so that's